Okay, and we're live. Okay, so welcome to the second episode of the Tenerife Football Manager 20 save. So really, the first episode was us getting our backroom staff, firing a load of people, identifying who our key players was, signing 3 people, which I'll show in a second, looking at our finances, creating 2 tactics, and trying out a few friendlies, but not really too much. We haven't really played the game yet itself, like we haven't actually jumped into a game. We will be jumping into our first game here against Villarreal, but we will be simming the rest, I've decided, except from Leonessa, because it's a smaller team below us, so we can try out our more domineering tactic and see if that really works to our team or not, whether or not. But I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be showing you the people that we have signed. We've signed 3 players for a combined value of £123,500. Hang on, did I say that correctly? £1.235 million. There we go. So his first person we brought in was Rahim Ibrahim, a Ghanaian international is a bit of a oversight actually. No, he's a 18-year-old Ghanaian player. We brought him from Accra Lions. His stats are quite good, but he will turn into something very good in the future due to his professional personality. So I'm expecting big things from this kid. Another person that we signed for £1 million, so our biggest signing yet, is Luis Montaigne. So I was pronouncing his name, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but we bought him from a Romanian club called Vito, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. He's an advanced forward. He's exactly the same as the player that I just showed, exactly the same as Ibrahim, Luis's. If you have a look at his, it's not his attributes that I want to look at. No, it is. Okay, so his personality is balanced, but his stats are looking great. So determination is 12, his work rate's 11. With game time, he will become a superstar. He's actually, just by bringing him in, is our best prospect at the club. So I think that's really telling something right there. And of course, we brought in the man, the myth, the legend, Yaya Toure on a free transfer, and really we got him on a bargain because we got him on only £2,500 a week. So you know that's mental, and he's definitely going to add that bit of experience to the club, which well, we've already got experience at the club, but he's definitely going to add that winning mentality to the team, and I'm sure these stats are already perfect, like they're absolutely brilliant. So if they do come down a little bit, it ain't going to be too much of a thing. We've also asked for our board to look for a senior affiliate. They're going to be completing that in 4 days' time, so we get to see who potentially we can get free loans from. So that's going to be fantastic. The first game we're playing against Villarreal is only 2 days away. Now I am worried we're going to get absolutely battered because they are a much bigger team, and normally when they're a bigger team they're not going to do well. But not only that, our tactic has got no familiarity at all. Like the team has got no idea what they're doing. But we're going to be using the second tactic here, and we're going to be putting our first team up. So obviously we're going to be adding the key players. So like Atola is a fantastic player that's going to be there. I've had a look at the team a little bit. Perez is our best right back. We're playing defenders. Now Luis, I believe, is a young player, but Alex Menunez is actually like 34, if I remember correctly. It's been 2 days since I've looked at this. Oh no, he's 24. He's actually one of our own players, so he's quite good. There is one person here. Is it Carlos Luis? Who's quite old? Yes, 36, yeah. But he's a very good defender as well, and he's actually been for a long time at Tenerife. We'll put Luis on because I think he's going to be more of our main defender. Now I was looking at the left backs to see who's the better player out of these guys, and I think it was actually Danny. It was Danny Lassaur. I'm going to call it Lassaur. So we've actually got, I put an anchorman here, but I don't think we really have somebody there. But I'm going to be putting Ibrahim to see what he can do in that kind of style of football. I know that Bora Lasios is a really good advanced Let's play. Where does he play? Does he play the right? Okay, so he prefers to be on the right, so that's good because it means that we can have our best 2 players playing here. So we put him here, Lasso, and our actual best player is Miller, and he can play a few different kind of style of football. He can be a roam playmaker, he could be a normal central midfielder, he could be a Carrilero. I don't know which one. We said we was going to look at what he can play, but I'm interested to see what could potentially work well with this. So what's a Camilero? He's a shutter, support, it's more than not part of 3, whereas 2 central midfielders in a diamond shape. It is the job of these to cover the lateral areas of the pitch and linking up the defensive. Do you know what? That sounds about right with this kind of style of football, so we'll stick with that. Obviously, our wingers, we've only got one right mid, which we're trying to solve within. We've got Suso, and also our best left mid is our own Nahul Leviar. So yeah, I'm not sure if you also noticed that we've actually now got thumbnails. I've actually made a few thumbnails, which is fantastic. I'm quite happy with it. I'm a bit worried that the text isn't big enough, but do you know what? We'll stick with it. I've still got to create the Birmingham City. What do I call it? The Birmingham City thumbnail. Because that is still happening. I've actually finished editing one of the videos to, well, literally it's just finished rendering. I just need to put it onto YouTube, so that's exciting. And you guys should see it with the new thingy now. We've got a few options when it comes to strikers. Danny Gomez is our best one in my opinion, but I do want to try Montague. But I think Montague might be a backup for the time being. So let's just put in our substitutions. Who was our second right back? I like to put it in order so I know who they are and I could start learning the layout of the club. I said the layout, the team selection. Alberto. I think Alberto actually is a ball midfielder, but also a defender. Very interesting. I think he could be quite good. So it actually means that we've got 3 people who can play that type of tactic that I've got here, the 4-2-3-1 tactic. The ball midfielder. It means we've got 3 within Alberto, Sands, and also now Ibrahim. So very interesting. Of course, Yaya Toure, put him in the midfield position. We've got Lopez, who's the defensive left mid. I know that much. Umberto, he's another midfielder that we've got. He's quite important to the team. Is there not another? I swear we actually have. We've got a few defenders. I know we're trying to sell him. We've got Ruiz and Alberto, but Alberto is also a defender. So right, we'll put him there. I believe he's a deep line playmaker, if I remember correctly. Sands is our defensive guy. We'll put Yaya Toure just before him. This is our central attacking mid, so if we need to go a bit more attacking, he can also play on the left as well, so that's good. Montague, striker. We'll put... Who's this guy? Zala and deep line playmaker Javi Manonzo. Yeah, let's pop him on. And also that young striker that come for our youth team. I know he's unavailable, so we can't play him. Who else? I guess we'll just put this player, Giselle, who we've got on loan from Oviedo. So that's a team. We need to change the responsibilities to the match. And I'm going to take control of that match. Confirm. And we're going to play against Villarreal. And we'll see how this team can play. Now, I'm hoping that we can actually play the 3D version. But sometimes my computer might not be able to handle it. I'm a bit worried it will be a bit too laggy. So, we might have to go to the 2D. And then for the highlights, the 3D version. So, I hope you don't mind too much on that. But it should be a lot better in my opinion anyway. So this is the This is what my assistant manager thinks we should put in. Now, I disagree with this. I can understand why he might put Bermageo on the left wing. I understand that. Alberto, yeah, I guess I understand. But at the moment, I'm fine with it. So this is a high potential. So Giorgio could be a quality player. Raheem could be a key player, and Montu could be one of the best players, which I'm hoping he will. Because Ibrahim and Montaigne will, if we have to sell him in the future, which I don't want to, I want to develop him and make him a real key player at Tenerife. You know, we could make a lot of money from them. So this is our scouts, because we've asked them to scout. We're going to keep scouting. Okay, 100% on him. It's not that bad. He is terrible. Terrible. I don't want to sign somebody unless they could actually add something to the team. And these here are all the... was this the guy that we were thinking about getting on loan for our left back problem? Could play full back, which is what we're doing at the moment. Can he do a complete wing back? Because that is a very good tactical role. I do like that, especially for like a gang and pressing kind of style of football. Okay, he's one on loan. We're actually going to add him as a default. I think that would be very good. So he could be a solution to our left back problem. But I have identified someone else who's a bit better already. Yeah, I thought De Silva would have been a lot better, but apparently not. I'm surprised. Actually, we'll keep scouting him because he's got the potential. And this is the guy, the right mid that I wanted to bring in for us from a free transfer. The problem is that he doesn't actually want to join us. So like we went to go and approach him, he isn't interested in. He does not believe the Spanish second division for Tenerife would be a good career move, which is, you know, very disappointing in my opinion. Because it's going to give him first team football, and it will definitely add a lot more of an attacking threat for us, which, you know, would just be amazing to have. Something I've also noticed is that I'm actually 15 minutes behind my schedule of 4 o'clock on the weekend, but, you know, I had to do something, so I'm sorry about that. Actually, I could have been 20 minutes, actually, now thinking about it, but here I am, and we are doing the live stream for about 2 hours and a half, like I said each episode will be. So, yeah. Okay, right, scouts. Now, this is the guy that we was going to see if we can get on loan. Now, he would be fantastic if we could get this guy on loan. Las Alabra. It's going to be hard to say his name, but it'll be fantastic for the team if we get him on loan. But I think if we had to look, if I was going to see how much they want, I think it was only $9 grand. Yeah, nearly 9 grand to get him on loan, and you know that's really fantastic price in my opinion. Let's just keep looking. We can't be fooled by some of these potential stars because they might not be this good. Him I'm interested in. He's not bad. Dominic Thompson. Okay, still the division below me though. Interesting, but that's our scout report anyway. There was no one that I could really see that made me think, oh my god, yeah, let's continue the scouting, but I believe we are continuing the scouts on all of these people. Like the people that I've told to scout anyway are continue to be scouted. He's not one of my people. I just want to make sure because I do want all the general information on them. Yeah, clean the scout report, please. And here we are. This is our first game and let's see how this kind of style of football is going to work out. If the tactic's going to work, or if it's going to be terrible. I'm interested to see what Ibrahim can do as an anchorman. We might have to change him to a ball-wing midfielder, but yeah, let's just jump into it. They're playing a 4-4-2, and they, of course, are going to be more favourites because they're above us in the league. We're no underdogs. Let's go and cause an upset kind of thing here at kickoff, and then I need to play, and I need to go into settings because it's gonna extensive highlights, very fast. Right, let's see if we can play. Oh, see, this is terrible. Right, we're changing this. This is going from that to the 2D classic, just because, you know, the game's going to run 10 times cleaner and quicker. But here they are, they're on the ball, they're crossing it over. The good thing is about this style of football as well, this view of football, is we can see the layout of the team, we can see who's making the errors, where's the space, and what we can do. So you can see here, like number 2 has got a clear wing back, so, you know, we put him on attack and he's going to shorten up a bit. But at the moment they're just passing it around. It's only 2 minutes and I'm a bit worried because it's a key highlight. Right, good save. But at the moment you can see, oh god, that was not long at all. Rex Muniz tries to clear it, it's gone to Gerard, and now to their main defender, now to Perez. It's gone back to them while we try to clear it. And a good save there makes the ball go over the bar. Interesting. We are, you know, we are all over. They are all over us, but at the moment seems to be all under control. It's only 5 minutes in, and it seems like they've already had 3 attacks, so maybe this tactic just isn't working. It's too defensive, maybe. But Danny Gomez wasn't able to get the ball and do something. But as you can see here, our pass rate's 79%, the tackle percent is 100, 80% winning headers. Possession, on the other hand, is only 36, so there is a problem in possession, and we can try and figure what the hell's going on here. I'm going to put him as advanced playmaker, but more as an attack, and we're going to drop Suso as a support. Yeah, let's see what that does. Because at the moment we're way too defensive. There needs to be a bit of a threat. So they've had 5 shots, 4 shots on target. We've had 0. Okay, so we just got tackled there by Mo Gomez. I know that striker's name from somewhere. I just can't remember exactly where I've seen it from. They're strikers anyway. Now Penna. It's gone to their player. Another reason why we might not be as so attackive is because we've had completely brand new coaches and stuff like that. So we need to have this in the back of our mind when evaluating this tactic at the moment. They're all over us. We've got no possession. The passing's good. The tackles one is there. This could be our first attack, actually. I mean, he's tried to cross it, but, you know, terrible cross. Don't even know who it was to. But we need to remember, like I was saying, Joss, we need to remember that there's no familiarity with this style of football at all. They ain't got a clue how to play it. Oh god, is this a red card already? I know he's absolutely shattered. Oh god, it's a red card. Right. It means Ibrahim's coming off then. That's what I'm seeing it as. We'll put in Jamel right there, and we can see what the hell's going on. I'm going to go a quick look at the stream health and see. And there's their first goal. but we seem to be getting a few errors with the thingy, so we can't. I think I'm gonna have to watch it live and see what the hell's going on, because I've known it a few times. But we're a man down, they've scored a goal. It's not looking good for us either way. You know, if you think about it, my phones will get 45% charge. Pretty hell. Let's have a quick look. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down. I don't want to destroy my own volume. Let's check what's going on. Let's go to my YouTube channel. Okay, so the good news is that it is working, and at the moment it ain't that far behind, and it's not lagging as much as what it's saying it is. Also, I tried to increase the instead of it being like 480 like last episode. Like, he's making crosses and there's no one bloody there. They can't cross. Seems to be a problem they've got. Pass it back to Penna, and that striker's all in his own. He should have finished that, really. We should have been 2-0 down. Let's have a quick look at the tactic and see what the hell's going wrong. We put it as standard, but I think we need to go shorter. We're losing the ball a bit. We're wide, but I don't think we need to be shorter. Let's do pass into space. And let's try counter football. Let's see if that's going to do anything. The counter football could be a problem now. We could lose the ball a little too much. Yeah, the stream seems absolutely fine. I don't know what it's on about. It's saying the stream status is poor, but I seem to be able to view it absolutely fine, so I don't really see the problem, in my opinion. But here we are. We're on the attack, I believe. Danny Gomez. Is he going to pass it off? He does to Lashaw. He's passed it to Miller. Now to Lasso. Now to Bernjo. Danny Gomez, Miller. Can he pass to Lasso? He's booted it across to Bermageo. He's lost the ball, but Lashaw's there. Pass it back to Bermageo. Miller, who smashes it into the bottom right-hand corner. Or bottom left-hand corner, technically. It's right in my opinion. Well, from Miller's side it is. And that makes it 1-1. So those little tweaks then just really helped it. Especially the short play of football. Allowed us to get on target with that attack. And it's now 1-1. Which is very good. So let's try and say there might be a friendly, but you're losing all the key battles. So no, go right there. Yeah, just work hard. It will show to the end of the season. We don't have to be too hard on them. It is only a friendly, and it is mostly, this is just building up fitness and building up tactical familiarity of this type of football we're trying to play. But yeah, we can see what's going on. You can probably hear the birds. Like, the birds are like ridiculously loud for some reason around me. It's like they've got freaking horns or something. But yeah, so we're holding them back at the moment. There's been no other attacks. We've still got the pass completion rate is a lot lower, which is good. It could be because we're a man down. The possession's a little bit less, so there's less people to pass to. Could be that. They're on the attack now. Oh, he's had a shot. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, played for Barcelona at some point. That's probably why I know his name somewhere. But yeah, that was a good goal. I felt like the goalkeeper could have done something there, but it's now 2-1 to Villarreal. If worse goes to worse, we'll just go back to the default gang and press and style or tiki-taka. I know tiki-taka is more like it for Spanish football, but the gang and press and style is very good. Like, they've made a very good tactic in that sense. Can we intercept that? We should have been able to intercept that. I wanted that more of drive then. From Finger. I know we've made no substitutions yet. I think I'm going to do it in a bit because I have to remember match fitness. Danny Gomez, falls back. This is where he needs to try and hold the ball and play it off to the wing, which he has. Suso. Packs it back to Luis. Miller. What's he going to do here? I'm interested to see. He's trying to play it down to Bernageo, which he has. He's controlled it well. He's crossed it over. There's only one person in the box, but Danny Gomez is going to win the ball as he tries to put it by the net. I think he's trying to header it, but completely off. Right, let's start making these substitutions. I think Loras we're actually going to bring on for Yaya Toure. Montigny instead of Danny Gomez. Let's try that. Suso's been playing like terrible, but really we don't have an option on who to put on instead. I'm going to put Bermageo there instead. I know he's still low on like health, but you know, I don't really have a choice here. Yeah. Left back, we could potentially bring someone else on. Carlo Ruiz instead of Munez. I'm happy with the substitutions we made. There's a few more people who's going to get match fitness now. I knew there was on the attack, but he's offside anyway, so it's okay. It's still 2-1. I'm actually going to change it to positive, so I think they're going to try and hold the style of football. Here we go, working from the back. That's what I've told them to do. It's gone to the goalkeeper, Eloise. Now to Miller. He's gone to Yaya Toure. He's crossed it to the wing, which is good. It's passing into that space, which I like to see. Now to Josel. I'm going to say Joseph, but it isn't. Miller. Lopez. Back to Miller. He needs to pass it off before it. Yaya Toure, experience. He holds the ball. Now to Miller. Down to Lopez, waiting for that space. Beautiful. I want to get people in that box now. So we're ready to cross. He crosses it. Bermageo, and there it is, Luis Montigny with his first goal, and it's 2-2. So those few tactical changes, yeah, has really made a difference. And Yaya Toure as well, able to hold that ball instead of Thingy. That was a really good move as well. I'm happy with the little changes that we've done, and I think it might be important to keep this as a note, actually, of what we've done, so we can add it to what we've got already. You know, Toure, it'll be interesting to see if we can win this, to be fair. I know we had a few changes to our fitness, should be a bit better. Montigny's going to make a bit of a push, but Yaya Toure lost the ball to Baka, who's made a bit of a run here. He's had a shot, but it's wide, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Here we go, working from the back again. This is what I like to see. To Lopez. I do kind of like this style of football. Like, they don't mind working in the middle, but to open up possession, that's a terrible cross. But to open up possession, they're passing it to the wing to open space and stuff like that. So they're able to get another thing. I'm surprised he didn't finish that. I've seen so many chances they're able to score with that kind of thing. Have I got it as 3D? The highlights? Where do I see this? Oh, extended highlights. We want key highlights. It'll be a lot quicker to go through the game then. That's what I want to see. Oh, no, I don't want to look at the stadium we're playing in. This is another thing. We're playing these matches, but we're getting no income, which is kind of annoying me. Because we could do that league thing that I showed last episode / live stream, but they're on the attack. Can we clear it? A goalkeeper's got it. As hopefully that isn't the key highlight. Hopefully we can make something with the goalkeeper from the back and pass it up. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. If it was me, I'd play to number 18, which he hasn't. He's gone to Miller instead. 18 is Yaya Toure. I need to learn that. Now to Yaya Toure. He's crossed it over to Josel, who's actually controlled it really well, but has lost the ball. Penna's now got it. Paco, Bana, this is a goal. This is, yeah, of course it is. To be fair, it was unlucky. If we had that anchor man there, it would have really helped. But I'm liking the style of football that we are playing. We're passing. We have to remember that this is a bigger team than us, and we're still quite competitive in it. You know, Villarreal is a team that's look at European spots, and when we're a team that's, you know, not, you know, is trying to aim for playoffs in the second division. So we've done very well. This is the same as Birmingham City losing 3-2 to Everton. It's, well, not Everton, probably Wolves. So it's not that bad of a game. Or even Man U at this point, because they're playing European football recently. But they are looking like they're going to finish in Champions League. The next one's Barcelona. I don't want to touch that with a stick, if I'm honest. So we actually are gonna leave that because I don't want to touch it. We're gonna make these things different, like we did before. Is there anything else that I could see? Yeah, we changed it to counter, didn't we? And another thing is that we actually put him as support. We put him as attack, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put him as attacker because we've got the defence guy now. We're going to take Ibrahim off. We put on Sands. He's more suited to that kind of style of football. We give Lasso a game off a little bit. And we'll give Iker Rania a game. Munzo, I'm thinking, because he needs to build match fitness. Yeah, let's give him that game. Lashaw will put on Lopez to build up match fitness as well, so he isn't the only one. Not too bad about the right mids. Luis, he's got a lot of match fitness, to be fair. Alberto doesn't, and so does Carlos Ruiz, who's not playing. Do you know what? We'll make both switches then, so they can get match fitness. I know it's against, you know, the dreaded Barcelona, but you know, there's only so much I can do here. Dani Gomez, I like him, but we're going to put on Montaigne, even though he's got full match fitness already. Suso, we can't get him injured. He's 34. It's so important that we don't get him injured. We're going to put Nahu there. I'm going to bring in Bamajeo on the left. We got 3 days to get a bit of rest, but I'm going to tell our lads to rest up. We've got such a big team. Like, this is huge, really. And we'll tell them to have a rest for the 3 days so they can get full fitness, so they can play the match. Like I said, I don't really want to touch it, because if I touch it, we're going to lose like 6-0, and that's not good. Apparently, we're still able to get one more scout, which is interesting. I didn't think that. I didn't think we was able to get another scout, but apparently we have. We've got nobody coming in, so we can sign another scout to the thing. He's a scout and he's French. Don't really care now. It's all about the judging ability and potential. Director of football can't get him in. Do you know what? I kind of want somebody who's like Portugal or something. Not Portugal. He's like Brazilian. And normally, if you want somebody that knows a lot about Brazil and stuff like that, you look in the Portuguese league and their scouts, because they might have someone really good. We're going to go the scout below us because this is 7th, so they're going to see it as a bit of a drop down, and you know, we ain't going to be able to do it. The second tier, we're higher than this, so you know, anybody in this league we could potentially get scout wise. Now this is a big club, I know that. Porto B, it's going to have the same kind of staff, so let's go to them. Let's have a look at all their staff. If we look at if we go by the job role, they've only got 2 scouts, a 1867 and a 1910 11. No wonder why they're in this position. Let's just keep going up, I guess. Staff all. They've got no scouts. They've got 1 scout. Who's a 11-7. No scout. No scouts. Why do these not have no scouts? What the hell? Chief scout here. Crap. Am I missing this? Am I not seeing it correctly? Because I'm looking at the bottom and I'm thinking they'll be here, but apparently not. He's not bad. 19, 10, 12 is the best one we've seen so far. Two scouts again. Right, these are terrible. Chief scout, maybe you're good. Okay, right, we've got a good scout. Right, there we go. Bloody hell, took a while, but he's decent. And see, he's got Brazil, Portugal, Argentina. He's going to be quite an important scout for us because Brazil comes up with some fantastic wonder kids. And to have at least a scout there is very vital. We can only have 2 at a time, but like I say, for us not to have one there, it's going to be crazy. He's only just joined. For God's sake, what the hell? Have we already looked at this guy? Yeah, we've looked at these people. Okay, right. What I'm going to do, we're going to do staff search. And we're just going to do it like this. Advanced and condition, nationality, and he's Portuguese. Okay. We've only got one that's interested in joining the club. And he's head of youth development, so he will not want to join. Let's go Brazilian. No scouts. Wow. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay. If we go to Spain, I guess. Panama, Spain and Ukraine. That's such a random combo. I don't know exactly where to look. Because it's important to have somebody of that kind of who knows that region of football. Let's go. To be fair, we don't really have an Italian scout. Like, he's super good, but he ain't going to want to join, is he? As a scout. He wants to become director of football, which I don't blame him. It's much bigger pay, more responsibility and all that. Is there a way for me to say that he's had... Right, let's go scouting. National scout level. Oh, this is what we could do. We could do Brazil, and we've got at least 100, but let's just say at least 20%. There's 2 people. They're both, like, dreadful. To be fair, if we send him to Brazil and stuff like that, look at that, that's fantastic. He's great. But he's a head of youth, and he ain't going to want to come. See, head of youth. If we put him as a scout, and I gave him the full maximum contract we could, as 1.8. Yeah, see, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to talk to us. Do you know what? Like I just said, we can actually build our own perfect little scout, I guess. So we can we'll tell him to go and scout in Brazil and stuff like that, and he'll get used to it over a certain amount of time, and he'll just become a good scout. But I do want somebody who's got potentially, something about them. Has got the adaptability, so he can get used to this new region of football. Let's go to 11. Coach, I'll go potential because he's looking for a fantastic. I don't want to be paying compensation to Colchester. really. I don't. But he is a fantastic scout. To be fair, Liam Sweeting, how old is he? He's 29. So he's good, and he's fluent in Spanish. Why is he fluent in Spanish? And his adaptability is fantastic. He's 29. The reason why I'm putting out his age is because once they're about 60, 65, they start looking to retire. So if they're young, then and we train him to go and scout in Brazil and Argentina and stuff like that, then he's going to become, one, adapted to it, and two, we're going to have him for a very long time. To be fair, compensation only 80k. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that. I want to see Joe Monks. How old? He's 27. He is 10 times better. He is. And he's actually less compensation as well, so I might as well. I'm actually gonna... Oh, I was gonna say I could try and give him 4 years, but he doesn't want that. Let's get him on the 1.4 maybe. Yeah, look, he's happy with that. If we get him in, he's going to be a fantastic scout, and we're going to try and start arranging him to become ready for Brazil and stuff like that. Something I've noticed is also on the 27th, we're going to be getting our affiliate team that we can pick to see who we can get on loan. So we need to make the decision, really, because it might get to the point where they've got decent players that in the positions we need. We need a right mid, we need a left back. Or we could pick a team that has got fantastic players that are that aren't even needed in our... They've recommended Barcelona. They've recommended Barcelona, and they're going to be paying us a yearly fee. That's fantastic. Can be recalled by Barcelona at any point. Tenerife will host an annual friendly between the two clubs, and all gate receipts will be kept by Tenerife. That's fantastic as well, because I bring in fans. They'll pay us money anyway. As soon as we get promoted, the termination will be leave. Do you know what? Yeah, we will accept Barcelona as our affiliate club. They did have somebody who was available to us on loan, but me kind of don't want. So let's have a look at this real quick. Because is this their first team? This is their first team. Yeah, we're not going to be able to look at their first team. We have a look at their thingy. We could maybe have a look at the B team. Who was the guy? I think that was him, wasn't it? Abdul Ruiz. Oh. Ooh. He's joining Braga. Yeah, I don't even see where the... View Barcelona, look at their under 19s. Because we could ask them, and they could be thinking, oh, well, you know... See, this is an interesting thing. His value's at 61k, but his stats aren't that bad. Not that bad at all. We need a right mid. Do you guys have any good right mids? Right, I'm interested to see if we was to, like, loan what they say. Would not be winning. Okay, so it hasn't really worked in our favour, but Barcelona, it is good, because if we don't get promoted this season, at least next season, Barcelona's going to put a lot of their players that they've already got on loan available for loan, and Tenerife is going to be that team. It'll be like, yeah, I want him, and I want him, and I want him, and then they're all going to be free wages, and they're all going to be fantastic first team players. So really, the board's done a fantastic job of finding Barcelona as an affiliate club, and I'm really happy that we've got that our deal with them. So yeah, partnership with Barcelona has been confirmed. Is the information about? But like, look at this, like, ridiculous, man. Team selection advice against Barcelona. Expected sellout against Barcelona. Oh, it's ridiculous. Now, something that I've noticed as well, which is interesting. If we look at our club information, we go and have a look at our affiliate clubs already. So obviously now Barcelona's in here, so that's fantastic. All these here are just friendlies and send players on loan. We're actually not getting nothing from them. Tenerife B, obviously, it's expected. I don't mind keeping one of them in the league just below us, which below the Tenerife B, which is the preferred Tenerife thingy. So I don't mind keeping one of them. But there's no point having like Marino Tenerife and all that if we ain't going to be able to, you know, benefit from it. Because at this point, we're just... None of these are being paid, but we just got to play friendlies with them and, you know... We can send them on loan, but there's no point because our team doesn't really have anyone to be sent on loan. And if we was, so we'll just send them to our B team. Makes no sense, in my opinion. There we go. Monk has joined. Joe Monks is now a Tenerife scout. But we've hired a lot of English people, and the reason is because when I come in, I've used my knowledge to find these people. If I was Spanish, we'd be signing a lot more Spanish scouts. But because I don't have a fantastic knowledge of Spain itself, it's going to grow because of my adaptability and working in the region. Obviously, it's going to increase. So, as time goes on, we're going to see more Spanish scouts and English and whatever. So, yeah. But it's very important that we get these scouts underway in exactly what we want from them. But at the moment, we're fine because they are finding players who we could potentially sign. I've been actually quite happy with some of the people that they've suggested to us. Like if we can get this guy on loan, that'll be such a fantastic signing for us. Yeah, that was that other striker that I saw was really young from Spain. But yeah, we're all good at the moment. Surprising defeat, unsurprised in defeat. Yeah, 4-0. See, I weren't gonna deal with that. And now we're playing against the smaller team, so we're gonna have fun with these people. See, we've just put in the team. The tactical parameter of it has gone up significantly. It's like really gone up, and that's fantastic. Let's put on Munez. Let's put. To be fair, we need to give him a game, so we'll keep Montaigne in that position at the moment. Put Suso there. Put Larasos there. We'll put give him a break now. Put him in there. Deep line playmaker. That's Miller. Ball midfielder. That's Sands. Lopez isn't. Lashaw is our best thingy. Do you know what? We'll give that right back a different game, so he's got a bit of a chance. But that's pretty much our first team, really. It's just Montaigne isn't going to be our first team striker. He's going to be more like a second kind of striker, I guess, in a way. But at the moment, very happy. But the tactical familiarity I'm really happy with now. We've actually got that back up, so that's good news. It's taken a while to get through these days, but that's because there's so many leagues. They're unplayable. I should probably put them as unplayable, to be fair. I probably should change that. The only reason why we had to keep them as playable is just so we could yeah, see, 7th game. Right, so we need to figure out how we're going to increase the wage budget so we're allowed to bring that guy in on loan. How are we going to do that? That's the question. Except from selling players, we don't really have a choice. Man, we're losing money so quickly. In my opinion, like we go through cash ridiculously. What's this? What is that? Oh, these are all suggestions from the coach. And my phone is like popping off at the moment, so let's put it on silent. Or yeah, put it on silent at the moment. Throw it behind me so I don't have to see it. Right, so let's see if we can get these players off our books. So we're going to offer back out again. We're going to be offering again. Transfer status. No. Offer to clubs. And we can see whether or not we can sell them. Because it will be a huge help if we could. I was hoping maybe we could even get one of our more expensive players off the books potentially. And see how much we could get. But really the expensive players in the team are by far our key players, and we can't really do it. Oh God. So they've offered this again. We'll be saving 3k on the wage. We'll be only getting 140k, so not a lot at all, but it is something in a way. See, at the moment, I don't think we need it. I'm going to confirm the thingies. He's only just signed a new contract. I'm going to ask him to speak to clubs. He's happy. He's on the phone straight away already. The good thing is we get to bring all our loan players back as well. Not all of them. There's one of them who can't come back. So they want him on a transfer. They want him on a loan. And this club wants him on a transfer. So let's offer him again this time, because he's now wanted, and we see if we can try and get him gone. Let's just see whether or not. If we can get 200k for him, I'd be happy with that. See, that's not a bad sale for us in that case. Seeing nothing back just yet. And that's our first month of being in charge. That is there. No offers. Still no bloody offers, even though he's... Maybe we should never have signed Yaya Toure. I've been thinking this because it would have allowed us to potentially get the people on loan that we needed and stuff like that. He's 34. I was going to say he's a cracking song if we could get him. Ooh, you're not a bad idea. 21-year-old. 18-year-old Portuguese goalkeeper could be a good future backup, and then like future goalkeeper for us. My biggest problem is that we need that right mid. The left back isn't really the problem, because we've got people in that role. It's just we've got nobody at all in that right mid position. Like, literally no one. So, screw it. Suggest right mid, loan. I'm asking for wingers. What you got? What you got? What you got? Few people, actually. We'll scout all these. We don't really want the 34-year-old because we've already got someone really old in our team, and we can't. And this guy, 30-year-old Jonathan Zuggle, who's not very good. Okay, I don't mind saying free transfers because we'll have him on a free transfer if they suggest anyone. Is that literally no one? Fantastic, fantastico. See what they think for transfers, like if there was to be any. This guy. I know he's 35-year-old again, but I didn't know that Spain had so many old players in the second division playing. I knew Tenerife was bad, but I didn't think the rest of the league had this problem. And it isn't the solution, really. Look, see 4-0 with that tactic. That's good news. Switch to Giorgio. Put him in the middle this time. Keep Suso there, I guess. See, we still need to bring these people back on low. Like, put Yaya Toure instead of Sands. Put where's my man? Where's the man? Where is the guy? Ibrahim, because you've got to learn how to play this, mate. You need to learn how to play this kind of position. So I don't mind that. And instead of Alberto, we'll put Carlos Ruiz in. There we go. We can keep going through then. But hopefully, before the episode ends, we can actually jump into our first game in the league, and we can start the season off with a bit of a bang. I can't wait to get some of these players back, and you know what? I think we can actually start recalling them now. Oh, for God's sake, I've got a fly on the roof. Go back into the light. Yes, he has. He's gone back outside. It's fine. I don't have to hear a little buzzing noise now, and neither do you, potentially. I don't know if you heard it, but I did. You know. Why is there so many, like, semi-decent young fullbacks in the Championship? Ports overview? No, overview. Only second division. This is something that's really annoying me. It's really the second division should just be 3 stars, maybe 3.5. So why are you showing me as 5 potentially? Why? Reina, so good if we could get him in the team. If I do this and just like out of interest, really, it's out of interest. If I remove that, and I offered 100 and... Well, I don't have that, do I? Oh, what have I got in my budget? Let's say I offered his value, 76k. And we had instalments of 3. And I said 500k. Would they accept? No. Interesting. Marilla, 1 to 4, 3 mil. Man, if I had a few million in the bank, what I could do with that would be fantastic, man. But sadly, I can't. And do you know, I think I went a bit too over. Wow, look at that, 11-0 with that team. Giorgio scored 3 goals. He got a hat trick. Suso scored. Oh no, he's got 4 goals, and Suso scored the rest. He didn't score 2, but Suso scored the... Damn, Suso, man. He scored 5 goals. What the hell? It's only a friendly. Calm down. I'm actually... Now we've got... Oh, look at that. That's nearly all the way there. Oh, that's going to be lower, yeah, because we haven't played it. This has got hardly any. So what I'm actually going to do is leave this, so we can get a bit of tactical familiarity with this as well. Put Sands there, and the ball midfield there. We'll put Umbrano there. Instead of him, yeah, let's put him there. Put Lasso there. Lasso. Boom. Try that, because I know that's not the tactic that we've got, but it would be good to have it as a backup and stuff like that. So right now we've got our own players that we could potentially bring back on from loan. The thing that we need to remember is that the wages, because if we're bringing them back, we're taking back their wages. So we need to be careful. So look, they're paying his entire wages. He's going to be a key striker for us. He's potentially one of our better players. Right, let's go from this and we can see exactly who's the best players, who we can bring back, who we can't bring back. I'm pretty sure we can't bring this guy back. No, we can't. They're paying him 8k a week. See, that isn't a lot at all. This guy's on 5k a week and he's on loan. To be fair, we've got quite a few defenders, so I don't mind him staying on loan. We have a few attackers. To be fair, I was considering bringing this goalkeeper back. He's a decent goalkeeper. He's on 3.1k a week compared to our second goalkeeper who's on 3.3k a week. And he's also wanted. So we could potentially sell him. So that's why I'm recording this guy back. Player cannot be recalled back from loan. Why can't I call him back? It doesn't say I can't. And they're paying 0. That's what I should be looking at. If they're paying the people who are on loan. Like, we're paying for his... What's the point if they're on loan and we can't... Please tell me they're paying for his wage. Right, they're not paying for his wage, so we might as well recall him back. Can't recall him back. Okay, that's messed with my plans, because I was hoping we could recall back a few people and then sell a few players off. But no, we can't. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so the alarms in my head are now starting to ring. Thinking, what have I done trying to sign these young players when I should have focused on bringing in the players that I needed in the next season? I could have done it, but... Right, the positive thing that we've got, that we don't actually have, it's just general information actually, is that these are players that are listed on loan. We're going to put right mid and we're going to see who's interested. Doubtful. Right. This guy from Valencia, listed on loan, and there's this guy as well, but this guy surprisingly isn't that bad. He isn't suited to the right mid role. It's Patic, is he? To be fair, his stats look good. I like his stats. If we was to loan these, no wage contribution. If we bring him in, they want a wage contribution and they also want a monthly fee. Who's bidded in for this? For God's sake. Vitrinese. Which league are you in? You're in the Eredivisie. Where is that? Is that above us in the leagues? It is, of course it is. I'm going to offer him a loan. Proposed playing time. I'm going to put him as an important player. We ain't going to be playing that much, but Can play against parents. Yeah, we'll keep that in. Loan cannot be terminated. Removing that. Player can be recalled. We are removing that. We don't have to pay him any loan. And we're just gonna offer it because he's not bad and he can play in that position semi kind of. He isn't dreadful. And if worse comes to worse, we can always get this guy. Like is below our value, but it means that we've got someone back up for Suso. Like 100 quid a week. I'd rather not pay nothing. Is that bad that I don't want to pay nothing for them? I'm getting bad actually. Like 250. Why? Like Chelsea's actually been less stingy than the other clubs. Okay. There's another little trick that I've got up my hand, up my sleeve, or whatever you want to call it. We can check the big teams around the world for players of what we want. The kind of players that we want. So the first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to check the division above us. And we're going to, and this is how you do it. You get each scout to scout the team. And then you'll get suggested players of one who you think you could sign. And who you think you could get on loan from them. And he also gives you back a report of just roughly how good they are too. So, win. I'm trying to share it out properly. But this means that we could scout Real Madrid. Means that we could scout, have we already done this one? No. Okay. Means we could scout Real Madrid. We can scout Paris Saint-Germain. We can scout AC Milan. Chelsea, Man U. Am I already scouted then? Yeah, I have, okay. You know, some really big teams that we can ask to get scouted, and then we can see if there's any players that are any freaking good, like literally anything. That's a good point. We need to check if there's any players as well who are on loan that we're paying a wage to and we don't need to do it. Like for example, Luis. Quite a really good defender actually. Really good. What are we paying him? Are we paying anything? Pay wages for the duration of the loan. So yes, we are. Danny Gomez, we're paying a wage? We are paying nothing. Actually, hang on, is that true? Loan contract, 4 pay a week, paying monthly fee, 0. I think we are still, I don't know, does that mean that we're paying for them, or are we not, or what are we doing? Let's look at Louise, let's look at, yeah. I can't tell if this means that we're actually paying for them or not, because it's saying paying monthly fee, 0. No, we are paying for their contracts. We are. So we need to identify who we do not need. If I'm honest, we've got loads of strikers now. Like, as well as this guy, like, we don't need. So we're going to terminate his loan. Let me just make sure his wage, and we can see if we actually get this money back. 2.9k. We terminate his loan. It's going to be terminated shortly. This will be a test for us. We need the left back. Got another left back. We don't need 2 left backs, to be fair. So we could get one of the left backs gone. Muniz. We've already got so many midfielders as well, so we could even get rid of Javi Muniz. It'd be good if we could get Danilo Panic to the club. Scout him. 26, he's going to be no good, but we'll scout him still. He's already been scouted. Scout the 20-year-old. 18-year-old. He's already been scouted, surely. Yeah. Fry, we're going to get him. He's currently on loan. Right, he's offered to be on loan. Let's see if that goes down to 2k. Let's see if it goes up to 2k. Sorry. Hopefully we found this nice little bonus. This little thing that could. Oh, thank God! Thank God! Right. Because we've got a budget, and I know this sounds really bad, but you know, you've got to do what you got to do. Because we've now got wage, does it allow you to do the full loan extent? No, it doesn't. Okay. Right, we're going to go to team report. We're going to go squad depth. We're going to have a look at what we saw at the beginning of the first episode. Because, like I said, we've got a few defenders here who are on loan. We don't need, and we could potentially get rid of. So, Luis, do we need him? We've got 4 other defenders. Well, we're going to have 3 because we're trying to sell Sipic. So, really, yes, we need Luis. We need Luis for this season. Left back. Which one of these do we not need? Which one? Lashaw or Mazan? So we're going to compare them. I think Mazan's better than Lashaw, even though I said I'm pretty sure it's Lashaw who's better. We will interaction comparison with Luis. Is it Luis? Luis? You the guy? No, you ain't you. Mazan is the person we've got to compare to. Right, remember that. Lashaw. It's like, how did I forget that? Compare with Mazan. We'll go to attributes. We'll go with defensive role. We'll do fullback, defense. Actually, no, fullback support. Because that's what we're running at the moment. Who's better? Or just a quick way of doing it. 9, 10, 11, 11, 11, 11. So Mazani's better. He isn't Spanish though, but it doesn't matter. So that's fine. It's about better crossing. Finishing's worse. 12, 10, 12. So his composure's worse, but his concentration's better. 13, so his teamwork's worse. Work rate's better than his. Okay, who's actually on a bigger contract? Why am I not just doing like that? Because they're very similar. Like, they're super similar. He's 1.3k a week, so nothing. Lashaw on the other hand, 2k a week. Right, yeah, terminate loan. Boom. We've got left backs. I've just thought to myself, which one to sell our left back, aren't we? Oh well, we're not selling him no more. Yeah, Ismael Lopez transfer status. To be fair, he was probably better than the both of them anyway. Non-available. Actually, no, put him as unavailable for loan. He's not going anywhere. He's staying at the club now. I've upset him. Well, yeah, I haven't upset him too much. He's still quite happy at the club, I think. Respond, automatically select. And as you can see, maximum of EU players, none. I thought we had one foreign player. Apparently not. It might have been the bloke we sent back. That's interesting. That is interesting. This is fascinating information. I won't lie. If we could get Biro, it would just solve all our problems, really. That's the sad thing about this. Biro was, could solve all our problems so quickly because no transfer budget, right mid. We've got the EU slots for them. He's a fantastic player. He'll be one of our best players in the league already. Like, it's upsetting that his ego's too high. thinks he's too good for our league, which I don't know why. The Spanish second division, it's like just under, in my opinion, the Championship, but apparently it's just above League One. Mental. Yeah, so we finished 11th, odds 12 to 1. It's to be expected. And here we go. Here's all the scouting of the other teams, so we could get someone really, really good at the club, maybe. Keep scouting you, for God's sake. Get you for free soon. You see these star ratings, these are the players who would be willing to come on loan. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. They're all good. They're all great. And he's by far the best one that I really, really want. Still 90k a week and I can't really afford it. It's crap. Have I got rid of that left back or what? Or no, by the value. Yeah, we have. Okay, so we have. We've got 3.8k in the wage budget. We'll get another Yaya Toure if we really wanted to. With the prices. Match numbers, I'm just going to do auto number. And then hopefully it should be alright. I'm interested to see what Ibrahim is. He's 30. Okay, interesting. Montaigne is 32. Okay, we're going to put Montaigne to 33. And Ibrahim, we're going to have... Yeah, we'll keep him as 30. Yes. I like having weird numbers as sometimes, unless they're 18 or something like that, that'll be good. But somebody's already took that, so it's fine. To be fair, I forgot I could have just changed it. How silly am I? So I believe we're now doing the Gegenpressing style of football. Or was that our last game and that's why we won 11-0? Well, we'll soon find out because if we win these ridiculously, it's because we're playing with the Gegenpressing. So they're a better team than the previous club as well, to be fair. So they've accepted it. Chelsea's accepted our loan offer for them, and we're getting all these other clubs now come through as well. So that's good. He's interested on joining, but is he on a youth contract or is he on? Optional contract clause. They don't want to sell him. And neither does Valencia want to sell their left back. Interesting. Borrell. No, this is someone we'll sign next season. It just makes sense to, really. I wonder if he's got a release clause, Borrell. But here's all these players again that we could potentially sign on loan. In which our scouts recommend anyway. Oh, there's this left back. He's not bad either. He's wanted by a few players and he's actually on transfer list. How much is his transfer list? 1.4 mil. No, I can't. The right mid's more of the problem. It is, it really is. Bristol City's trying to sign Naldo. He's still listed for only 80k, 800k. Ryan Edmondson. He's a really good young striker from Leeds. There he's wanted by loan. Right. Clear. Right, we'll keep scouting. We will keep scouting indeed. The funny thing is though, we can actually still sign one of these really young players, but it's just the fact of yes or no. See, we won 2-1 there, so it ain't that much better. Do we have somebody in the top goal scorer odds? No, but we've the player that's on loan. I know. Is he on my shortlist then? Must be on my shortlist, and that's why it's popped up in blue. Yep, interesting. Okay. Let's have a quick look, because I think this season's starting to come round quick now. Biro. I'm gonna offer him a trial, see if he's willing to come on a trial, and then he can like see and say, all right, yeah, fair enough. I understand that this is a good club, and I want to join. And I doubt it. I'm just trying to pull it thin air, really. Come on, you should want to join. I know you don't want to move at this stage of your career, but for God's sake, with Tenerife, the huge name of Tenerife. Left back. I keep forgetting he's on loan. He'd be willing to join. How much you want? £8,000. God damn it. Why do they want so much money for them? That's my question. Right, Biro. Right, you must be the youth then. They're the Portuguese lads on. There's one Portuguese player that's really young and that we could potentially sign. He's Portuguese, but I'm talking about Brazilian. I was supposed to say Brazilian. It's Golo Lopez. We need that person on that right wing who could do like fantastic job. And apparently we could sign this guy, but the problem is could we take over his loan? Also, what's he expected to finish? Like, second player would be a good player. And Instead at the end of trying to sign him, Luis Sanchez. Roger to make an offer, and it's currently got a transfer fee on. I think he's a fantastic player. I think we'll definitely sign him. We could get these two actually. Borrell, Raya, and there's our two Brazilian players that we'll have until we sell one for a crap ton of money, like 12 mil or 14, and then I can run wild and sign all this young Spanish talent that's in the league, or any good Spanish young talent. I don't know. But for like the hour and a half, we've done pretty much nothing. We've just played a few games. We've talked about the tactic. We're trying to get to the first game. We're looking at players that we can still sign, but we can't do too much. We've terminated a few loans. I've realised what kind of situation the club's in at the moment, and it's not very good. When's our first game? There. Actually, that's a good thing. I've just realised is the Spanish actually has a winter break. And I've also saw that somebody's watching live. I hope the video's all good for you. I hope it isn't too bad. He snobs us. For God's sake. Biro, join. It ain't that bad. Let me give you a personal tour myself. I'll give you a Tenerife bottle of water. I'll show you around the island. Which is lovely, by the way. It's a really nice place. Really like Tenerife. Is there anything that they've come back from with the loan reports? Is there anything? Come on, I need something. Bandu. Does he still wants good? Sometimes they bring down the valuation of the player, but they haven't. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Determination 16, work rate 12. Miguel Rodriguez. He's fairly determined. 16-year-old Spanish right mid is listed for 975k. Valencia potentially wants him. Villarreal potentially wants him. He isn't the best player, but he's just going to be a backup at the moment for Suso. That is what his job will be. He's a backup for Suso. He's extremely interested in the deal. Right, I'm making an offer actually. Oh, that's why. It costs the club far too much money. That's the reason why he's transfer listed for the value. If we offered 40k, out of curiosity, and then said we're going to do the exact same with Thingy, and we offered the remainder of it. I'm just thinking, because the board wants Spanish players, and we can do it. It's unacceptable. If I said a mil and offered that, would they accept? And then I'm wondering if he'd want to come on a I can't even offer him a trial, so that's a bit upsetting. But that's interesting. We could potentially get it from a 16-year-old striker who actually has something. And also Gel Alfonso, him too, is another player who determination 4, right, he isn't really he's kind of balanced as well, so he ain't gonna really become anything. Sorry to say that to you, but running to my staff, you ain't gonna become anything. And according to me and my staff, I don't think you'll become something fantastic. Right, I'm interested purely from a player search. Clear everything, clear everything. Take this off. Insert scout in knowledge level. Okay, right, that is not what I want. I don't think I can find it. It's something that I really like. So I'll call this the normal transfer search. If I just went to general information, okay, not that. If I went to transfer, it won't be there. If I look for scout, right, not there. If I look for overview, not bloody there. Oh, recommendation. Scout recommendation. That's what I want on the thingy, so I can see what they think my scouts do. Right, if I go to my custom one of normal transfer search, we'll remove this, replace the column with, and it's scout recommendation. Search, training, transfer. Manage view, I guess. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I can't find it. I give up. I don't know where it is. It's a bit crap. according to my team, Luis Suarez is better than Messi. And so is Griezmann, Sturgeon. I disagree with that, but okay. Right, it'd be interesting to join me. Unsure. If I'd done right mid. Okay, not join me, but like loan. Doubtful. "29-year-old. He's not fantastic, but if we was to loan him, 50%. Right, there's a person we can get. This is how we search for people. Argentinian bloke. Oh, sorry, no. Igor Menendez. Interesting. He's the best one by far. He is. But if we can't, then we'll get Hector Menendez. His stats isn't amazing, but we need somebody who could be that. His crossing's terrible. Like, that's something that I wished. Oh, someone's left a like. Thank you guys for leaving a like. But if we can get Panic in, he's a better player, in my opinion. And that means that we have the money to do whatever we want with it. So, I guess I'm just annoyed we can't actually bring somebody to the club or not. What am I on about? Can bring somebody to the club or not? What the? Honestly. I don't know. We'll just keep skating. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going at the moment. Finish all the friendlies. We'll actually set up our scouts properly. Oh, okay. So that's that 16-year-old Spanish guy. I was like, hang on, we've had an offer for $1 million in the future. That won't be bad. But no. Mazan. Apparently Lopez is better. I did say I think Lopez is better, but Mazan's more suited to that left back role, when he's more suited to a more attacking left back or wing back, shall I say? So yawn. Okay. Keep going. Oh, I've just remembered this is the Gegenpressing. We did not want Gegenpressing. Give it the normal, so they're more likely to be inclined to go and win it or not, win the league. That's how I always see. If you offer them more money, they're more inclined to go and do it. We'll do the normal, and what I'm actually going to do is that I'm just going to do a quick pick. So it's automatically picked by the thingy, and it means that they're most likely as well going to be people who hasn't played the friendlies yet. So I don't have to go there and quickly. I have to sit there for a long time saying I want him to play, to get match fitness, blah 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 blah. Something I'm also going to do is people who aren't at the club, I'm going to remove from the squad list so we don't have to see it no more, because it's just giving us a false impression of the team and the valuation of it, of this current season. Next season, on the other hand, that's where we'll have fun because we've got the entire team. We get to make a club. We have to make a brand new team for us ourselves and everything. So as you can see here, no. Filters. Hide the players. I was going to say unavailable or not at club. So not at club. So this is actually our team. This is the team that we've got, our team. And it isn't too big when you look at it in this sense. You know, this is the first 11. These are going to be the substitutions and stuff like that. So it's not too bad. If we go to the tactics on the other end, it's now also removed the loan players. So this is literally a quick summary of the exact team that we have at Tenerife at this current moment in time. And obviously, if we bring in somebody in, then it's obviously going to be on there too. So yeah. It's all good. We've still got like another hour of this, so we are definitely going to get into the proper matches. Because once we get in the league, it's going to be a lot more interesting. Because I'm going to be pulling out my hair a little bit. We won 3-0 there in that game. That's good. Let's go to the tactic. Quick pick again. There we go. I don't really care. And then he's going to keep picking the team. Oh, what's happening here? It's just took a while. That's all it is. I also said that we're going to be changing the thingy so potentially it can go a lot quicker. And that is something I'm going to do. So if we go here, we go to add and remove leagues, as you can see. Oh. Okay. Apparently not. I can't change if they're played in or not. I swear you was able to do that. Can only remove. Okay. Detailed level, I guess. Nope. No, it won't be in preferences. Cancel. New game, how to remove leagues, manual, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so we can't change it. We can only remove leagues. Oh, okay, so this is great news. We've signed a player, and we don't actually have to pay for his loan. So, Danilino Pacnic, a player that I didn't actually think we was going to sign. I thought he was actually going to go to, what's the club called? Vitanace? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I thought he was going to go there, but this is great news because it now means we've got that right back that we really needed. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of rating he is. So yeah, perfect. Look at this. Expect him to be a regular starter. He's a 3-star player. We can actually have a quick look at his entire thing. We auto select. He's also classed as a non-EU. He's also classed as an EU player as well. So that's fantastic. We need to assign him a squad number. We can give him quite a good one actually. Panech. He likes number 5. He ain't getting number 5. He's going to have number 24. So that's his squad number now. But yeah, fantastic. I'm really happy with that. Can he play on the wing? He's very confident on the wing. He's very natural as well. If I'm honest, I think that's a really good signing. I think that's potentially our best signing we've had. Like, except I'm not really classing the youth. To be fair, we've done quite well transfer-wise. Now I'm thinking about it, because we've signed 2 people for the youth for the future. So these technically won't actually become proper first-team players until like 3 seasons in to the game. Alright, we'll definitely try and keep them in there. Yaya Toure, it's a quick fix. It's just to add a little bit more in the middle of the pitch. And Pacnic, you know, is our new right back, right winger, and we're paying nothing on loan as well. So do you know what? Let's give him his first game so we can get his squad fitness up as well, which would be fantastic. His squad fitness is already great as well, but just give him his first game. He can start getting used to the tactic as well, so that's good. Each player also has their own familiarity of the tactic, so the more you play them, the better they're going to get as well. But Luis Montagnier is actually the most expensive player of this transfer window of $1 million, even though we've only spent 200k on him. It just shows you the things of installments, the power of them. But that's fantastic. So it now means that we can still search for those players who might want to come on loan to us still. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that they've actually come across here that's any good, these scouts, because at the moment they're scouting stuff that I've never seen. I think it was that Alonso where I said wasn't going to become anything big, but watch him become something like super good. He's already on our transfer list, but we've got him on there already. If I'm honest, I would like to have a young goalkeeper that can grow with the team, because at the moment we've got a solid goalkeeper. It's just we don't have a fantastic goalkeeper. Like, to be fair, this goalkeeper, although young, is probably even better than the one that we've got in goal at the moment. Our main goalkeeper, if you have a look here, which is Oleto. Like, okay, apparently he's better. He's better with electricity first touch. His tendency to push out is much better. His rushing out is like ridiculous. His mentals are fantastic. Okay, so we use a better goalkeeper, but he is, to be fair, 8 years older than him. So we need to keep that in mind. But he is a fantastic goalkeeper for his age. Does he have any? Ooh, I don't know. If we go to assignments, we do scout assignments. We can see if he's actually got any. Where is he? Goalkeeper. Probably a quicker way of searching for this. Yes, there is. Goalkeeper. No. There we go. I want you to be priority number 1 in the scout. Priority assignment. Scout number 1. There we go. We can also have a look at the big teams now. So we've already looked at Barcelona, Real Madrid. No, I can't type in that. Oh, we've already technically scouted Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain. That's a huge team that we could try and get a scout report on. You know, I don't know how to actually do it, so we just click on this and we'll just get a scout report on him from that. We'll get one from Monaco as well, because they've got some good young talent still coming through. Lyon, it's another good scout, I'd say. Italy, of course, AC Milan and stuff like that. AC Milan, Juventus, even though they're a Zebra in this case, we'll give it him. Inter's got some talent, I believe. Yeah, they do. AC Milan, boom. So that's Italy, Spain, France, England, Germany. So we need to do Germany. We could check the Portugal team as well, because that's also like got some like ridiculous players as well. Dortmund. We'll get Roger Cross. Could do Schalke, but we're gonna leave. Actually, we can do Bayern Leverkusen. Give it to him as well. And then we have a quick look at Portugal. Oh, England teams, of course. Why am I not thinking of English teams? Sturgeon. Cross. Did I do Porto? I've done Porto. It's Benfica I didn't do. Morosco. And then obviously England. It's kind of hard to get players on loan from England, but Hunt. We already signed someone for Chelsea, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a quick look again. Monk. Man City can be Leonardo. Man U, Sturgeon. Tottenham could be Cross. There we go. And then we also need, if we can clear the scout report, I have to look at it again, and then it's only going to come up with the people that we actually want at the club. So that's good. Could be all fantastic. But yeah, I'm happy now. I was a bit worried at the beginning, but bringing in Panic really helps rounding the team off into something really good and special. Like I said, I did think that a weakness was still our left back, but it isn't a huge problem. But if we have the money to try and build it up, then you know that wouldn't be such a bad idea. It'll be a really good addition to the team, nonetheless. I'm also hoping that the quality of this video is going to be a lot better too. I'm going to have a quick look and just quickly see if it is decent. I can play it through my my own YouTube. I can see it as live. What's the quality like? As we go to my other screen, the quality is still terrible, really. But it is automatically on 720p. So that is a bonus compared to what it was on previously. So that's good. It isn't live anymore, but to be fair, it looks a lot crisp. It looks a lot better. It like you can actually see what I'm doing. So that's like fantastic. I just needed to quickly see what the hell was going on there and see if it was any decent or not. Also, like, I'm looking at the thumbnail and I'm actually quite happy with it now. I'll think about it. Right, here we go. So, any players then? Oh, he won 4-1, that's good. He's joined them on loan. That's okay though. I know you can potentially sign him for $1 million, so we could still potentially sign him. And we've got the big teams searched, and hopefully there is a fantastic player we could get on loan here. There is one, and oh, there's a few. Oliver Bristol Minster. Like, he's a fantastic player, so why is he only classed as 2-star? Like, come on, who scouted him? Get a scout report on him. That's bullcrap. Like, he's a lot better than what that is. That's showing. If he can come for free, I'll have him. He could do something on that left. To be fair, he wouldn't be a bad signing. Oh, we'd need the whole contract. He wants to do all of it. God damn it. Bloody hell. Did they identify any left backs? They did. But 2 stars again. This is a weird league. I expected a bit better, but you can see how many people here could all go on loan. Where's that left back that we saw? Oh, there's 2 here. But they're not the left backs we actually saw. And these are cheap. Like this guy here, this Austrian bloke. 18. Termination 12 to 16 is his what's his personality unknown. I'm thinking, can we potentially get a really nice young player who you won't see normally on the team sheets? But he's actually hidden potential. That's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to identify if there's anybody. Like, I know William Goebbels. He's a fantastic young striker. We could have a look at Jean Lucas. He is a fantastic player. Oh God, he's really good. But we'll be overloaded in the midfield. Like, got Yaya Toure there now, I think. So apparently this guy's very good. This young right mid. Is there any really cheap people that they're saying that is a super bargain? Oh, he's 69k, 70k. Luis Terrell. Right. There's a few people that I'm interested in. That I'm kind of thinking, yeah, let's get those let's get those scout reports back and see what they say. It'll be interesting to see exactly what's going on. Yeah, so look at Hunman as well. I'm looking at really cheap ones that I'm thinking we could potentially profit from. Like, he's good. Left back, could be future. 18-year-old Swiss bloke. $100k. See, we could potentially like bring in like 4 people who have valued at 100k at the moment, train them up, really nurture them, compared to what these big teams would do, because they would just loan them out and like get really crap at them. But because we can give them the time at this club, because we don't have any youth projects of our own. The only people that we have is our striker. We've got 2 strikers, and we've got thingy. That is literally our entire youth system summed up right there. So we want to increase that and make it a lot better. To be fair, now thinking about it, that left wing is a good position because we've got Louise, something like that. Not Louise. It's like Nathan. Noel? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just going to call him Nathan. You should know what I'm on about. But he's actually Nathan Louise, I think it is. And he's our left mid. He's our best one. The other option we've got there is our central attacking mid, who's got real good potential, but he's actually a central attacking mid. So I don't really want to play him on the left if he can play in the central attacking mid. It just means that Lazo ain't going to get that much game time, who is our key player as well. So, you know, I've got options. This is the good thing about Tenerife. There is options here. It's just picking out exactly what I want to do with it. And here's our first game. And it's against them. So, scout report. These are all the other clubs that we asked for. So, all the Premier League clubs are coming through now. And here we are. We're still scouting. Our 100% 29-year-old position B. It's the 18-year-olds that we got. Well, we ain't got, but I wanted to check out myself. After this game, we'll set up the scouts, and then we'll play. I think we'll have time to play our first 2 games of the second Spanish division. So, yeah, but really, a successful transfer window so far. If I must say so myself. I can't sign him anyway because of Paul. He's on loan. 375k, but he's on loan as well. Ooh. Right, let's go on ability. So Man U's got a few players who we could go for. Angel Gomez is still there. £3 a week. It's hard not to say, yeah, let's do it. My only question is, could we offer him a contract once it's over? Because my question is, will Man U try and sign? Because his contract ends at the end of this season, and he's one of the players that I really want to bring in. So, loan can be terminated, because if we have to, we will. I'm not going to let him get recorded complaints, cup games. He's going to be quite a key player. He's going to be our highest valued player at the club. He's only on 3k a week. Yeah, let's do it. Angel Gomez could be a real superstar for us. The next question is there any real good young talent here that is on a ridiculously low wage? Like, I think you already scouted. Yeah, because I forgot to take them off. God damn it. Irish. $54k, that's not a bad deal. Herman, I believe, has already been scouted, so no point. These two's already been scouted. You're not a bad choice. You've got potential. Check you out. Check you out, Turkish. He's already been scouted. He's been scouted already. We're only scouting people that we can think that we could potentially sign. There's no point trying to sign players that we know we ain't going to get. So... Right, scout them guys. As well, scout him too. And we'll clear that. And I think that is every single big team. And we've identified another player that we want on loan. And that is Angel Gomez. And if he comes in, he could potentially be the best player. So we have to choose our captain. Now, Suso and Sands are both players who have been at the club, I think, for their entire career. Yeah, Tenerife, all the way up. Now, apparently he joined Hearts, so I don't know what happened there, because it doesn't say he left the club for a value or free. It doesn't even say he went on loan, so I don't actually know what happened there. So Suso's there, and then they've also got Sands, who is a better leader, but he isn't going to be playing as much as Suso. Now, Sands... Look at his... No, so he joined in 2013-14. And he's been playing a few matches. But he never played one game last season. Yeah. Okay. Right, we can confirm that. Another thing is as well, we might have to look for a goalkeeper. Because there's been quite a few players looking for this other goalkeeper. We've got like the 33-year-old goalkeeper. And, you know, if we can get 200k for him and his 3k wages off, and like it's gone. Oh, we've actually had a few comments and I never even realised. But hi, I don't actually speak Spanish. I'm actually English. I wish I speak Spanish. It's a really nice language, but sadly I can't. But hi anyway. So yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing now? What was I going to do? I've been kind of lost in somebody just saying hi in the comments. What was I looking at? Goalkeepers. That's it. So we're bringing in this goal, and hopefully Angel Gomez, a really good attacking mid/left winger. So it's very similar to our own decent prospect at the moment. Do that, and we'll do transfers, and we'll do just transfers. We'll do doubtful. Do you know what? There's no point. I could just do... First off, let's see if there's a loan. Because we're allowed as many loans as possible. This is the good thing about the second Spanish division. There isn't a cap on loans. Do doubtful. If we was to get this guy in, 100% his wage. Don't want. It's 2-star, 31%. Is this the guy that we was even talking about we could potentially bring in? They want 100% of his wage as well. He is cheaper wage-wise. Right, I will only make a move for another goalkeeper if we sell our current one. I think that's what I'm going to do. I've also said that we're going to be changing the scout system. We're going to be telling our scouts exactly what to do. So they're searching for the right thing. And we're going to be scouting for quality young players, like super good young players. Because hopefully, if we see them before a big team, we can snap them up for $1 million. And then, like, obviously later on down the line when we're playing them as first team footballers, and then Real Madrid and Barcelona start sniffing at our players, then we can sell them for 30 mil and stuff like that. We can really increase the team value. So it's going to be risky at the beginning. I'm aware of this. The squad's aware of this. We're also going to be clearing the entire team selection. so that I'm able to pick the exact team that I want to play the first match. So, right back, Perez is the best one. Now, I've already picked, really, the back line. I already said this. Alex Munez, or there's Alberto. But we're going to put Munez in there. What's Alberto like compared to Luis? So let's have a quick look. So, to be fair, Luis is really good. He's a fantastic player. Alberto, on the other hand, how good are you, mate? You're a 26-year-old, our own player. Your concentration's a bit low, though. But he's a good player, either way. Let's put Luis on. He's going to be important for us. Our own left back, I'd say. Obviously, Miller is our best player. Ball in midfielder, I do want to put on Ibrahim, because he needs game time, but we need to win our first match. It's very important we win our first match, because we want to get off how we've started already. And Sands is going to be there. You know, we need that experience to get us through the game. We're going to give our young player a go, Bermejeo, rather than Lasso. But we can either choose Panic or we can either choose Suso. They're very similar in ability. Panic is 11 finishing. Suso, on the other hand, has 12. I think Panic is better, but we're actually going to put Suso on for that leadership, because he needs to lead them on that wing. Obviously, Levea or Nahil, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Like, if you know how to pronounce his name, please put it down in the comments. We could put Montagnu on, but we are going to put our best striker. Why is he? He's not allowed to play against his parent club. Oh. So that's our first team. What we need to put in the substitutions. You're probably not wondering whether how's the subs. The reason is it's filtered. And it says not on my club. If I untick this, then you can see it. For some reason, that is it's really weird, and I don't really get it either. So let's put Hernandez in the first substitution role. We'll put I normally have a right back or a left back, but let's put the players that we know we want in there. Lasso Defo is going in there, because it allows Bergero to move to the left. It will allow him to go to the right if we need to. The winger that I want on the pitch is Panic, because he's a fantastic player. And Panic can also play central attack in mid, and if he has to, he will go on the left. So that's fantastic right there. Is Panic's contract running out this season? It is fantastic. So if we have to, and he does a fantastic job at the club, I can even bring him in. Could put Yaya Toure in the middle, or we could allow Ibrahim to play, but it's the first match. We don't want to be risky. We want to be setting ourselves up into a good morale form. So we'll pop him in. Defenders, it's Alberto, Colo, Luis. I think Alberto it is. Right back, left back, Mans or Moore? See, Moore's had a better game, and he's our own player. Yes, and Moore it is. I know Mans is a decent left back, but I've got hope that Ismael Lopez can do the job. Now, I said we're going to do the scouts, and I am going to stick with that, but do I want to do it right now? Because they are still finding really good. Ooh. Form on loan. How much do they want for his loan? I bet they want his entire wage. What's his actual wage? 40k a week. My God, no wonder why they're trying to get rid of him. And these are the Tottenham players as well. Get him as well if he's wanted on loan as well. Get a scout report on him. Clear this. And then let me go to the assignments, because we're going to be taking control of all this. Scouting responsibility. I am taking control. I am the captain now. Right. We're going to remove all this. Next opponent. I didn't think he'd need to be a scout as well, but apparently he does, so that's crap. Data analyst needs to be a scout as well. Like, you look at this, doesn't need to be apparently, but maybe that's where I've been going wrong all these years. Maybe. I do not know. Right, let's try and come up with an idea of what we want to do. So, Ricardo Leon is actually is the only former scout that was at Tenerife already. Colin Sturgeon, he's earned a little bit of experience in Norway. Interesting. Roger Cross, all over the place really. Moscow. Okay, so he's definitely going to be like, I believe it's Eastern Europe. Moscow. Kevin Hunt. West, I'd say. He's potentially like our best. So Roger Cross is our best scout. And we brought in Monk to do Brazil. Didn't we? Yeah, we did. So he's going to focus on South America. That's one person that we already know, no matter what is happening. He's going there. So we're just going to give him the continent. I can't actually even scout there. I can only scout in Europe. Oh, that's just made my job a lot easier. It really has, actually. So we have to do him. Let me have a look at the knowledge and we can see exactly what Central Europe. So Central Europe is Western Europe, excluding England. Okay, I'm aware. UK and Ireland, obviously, and Scotland, they forget to say that. Eastern Europe is everything else. Poland, Serbia, Ukraine, you know, everything, and Romania and stuff like that. And that's important because we actually do have Romania set up as well as Serbia. And like I said before, you can get some good players out of Hungary. Where's the scouts? There we go. Shortlist no assignments. Yeah. So we need to pick what we want exactly. Roger Cross, I'm going to leave open to do whatever I tell him to do. He's my best scout. He's, you know, he's whatever I want him to be. Colin Sturgeon, I think, is going to be England. Monk, I'm actually going to leave because he's got good adaptability. So a few people are going to be exactly what I want. UK and Ireland transfer. We want Colin Sturgeon, confirm. I'm going to put it as ongoing. And what I want is age, at most, 19. Scouted current ability, so you need to think of it as star rating. So this is 5, 4.5, 4, 3.5, 3, 3.5, 2. So he's got to be decent. I want his potential. Do I want excellent or do I want good? Or do I want star? We'll go star because we're in the second division. We need to remember this. We are in the second division. So it needs to be automatic. It says here the transfer budget, it's automatic. So I can put my own transfer budget, whatever I want. And we're just going to leave it like that because although I really want to put determination and work rate as a certain amount, I can go through that myself. I'd rather just see exactly what we can get. We can pick people who are young enough, and if they're cheap enough, then I can put a risk on them. I wouldn't mind that. Kevin Hunt. He's done France, he's done Germany, he doesn't really do Spain. we've got a few options here. Okay. Right, we want one for Spain actually, so we need to focus on who we want for Spain. I think he's the best for Spain, isn't it? Yeah, he is. Ontario. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to do for the actual country, because we're putting a lot of emphasis on Spain. We're trying to build a Spanish team after all. Spain. Transfer budget automatic. I want him. Confirm it. We'll have another person on Spain looking for generic transfers as well. But it's going to be the exact same things that I've already said just. Sorry, not based. Age. 19 maximum. Current ability. I want decent. It's 2 stars, remember. Scout potential. It needs to be a star. And obviously ongoing. So he keeps scouting no matter what. He's always there waiting for it to be done. Start the scouting process. So there's 2. We need to set up that person that's ready to always scout the player that we want generically in Spain. And I think Ricardo... Do you know what, we could do Monk as that. Monks. Or Kevin Hunt. I think Kevin Hunt was going to be my France guy. I think yeah, he is. Because we're more likely to find people if they've got a better understanding of it. So nation, Europe, we're going to go to France. I've gone past it, there it is. France. Automatically kick scouting pool. It is going to be Kevin Hunt. Because he's got a little bit of thingy, he's already around that region. Kevin Hunt's going to be the guy. It's going to be ongoing. It's going to be the exact same things as we just said before. Age, maximum, 19. Current ability, decent. Scout potential, star. Boom. So at the moment we've got France, Spain, England and Ireland. That leaves us with 4 scouts left. I want 1 on Germany. And the other 2 are just going to do everything else. Actually, we're not going to do Germany. We're just going to search overall. So Monks is going to be the guy who's going to search for the entire region. Oh god, no. Monk's going to do Eastern Europe. Actually, who's better? Because Monk, Central Europe. Lazaro... You're defo Eastern Europe. Okay, so Lazaro is Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe. Add scouts. Massaro. He's already got the ability. We're going to do the exact same thing again. Age. We're not going to do 19. Actually, no, we'll do 19 still because there's potential there. Character ability. At least decent. At least star. Until finished. No, I'm going. Boom. This means that Monks is going to be the scout that's going to search for the rest of Europe. So this includes Germany, everything else, region, Central Europe. Add additions, the exact same thing as like I said before, the 19, because we're trying to build a youth. We need to build from youth. It's super important that we do. What's that? Is it current ability? Decent. And then potential is a star. Ongoing. Scout pool. It's gonna be... Oh god, who was the last one? Okay, it's Monks. confirm. Ongoing. Boom. So this means we've got 2 scouts left, and one of them is going to be searching for region. Okay, we're going to do Europe. We're going to do end of contract. Okay, so this means that we're thingy. Age at most 33, I'd say. Actually, no, we'll go 32. Current scouted ability at least very good. And this is going to be Ricardo Leone, and he's going to be doing all over the place. And we're going to be doing ongoing. And player type, if I do first team, it's going to get rid of the very good, so we'll just leave it like that. So now Roger Cross is going to be literally everything else. So when I'm asking for a scout report on a player, it means that Roger Cross on his own is going to go through these players, identify who's the good one, who's the bad one. So it just means that when we actually ask for somebody, it's going to be a lot slower because it's just one person who's processing all those scouts. But at least we know that if there's any real decent players that contracts are ending, then we can get on a free transfer and we can bring in, because we ain't going to be able to spend any money. The only time we're going to be able to spend money is if we are very confident that there's going to be a significant increase in player value. He's quite cheap and we can get him for quite a lot of money in value. So that is why we've done it, what we've just done, because it allows us to identify who we can get, you know, for a cheap amount of money. He's very young, he's going to be a decent player, and we can train up to become a fantastic first team Spanish player who will be incremental to the club's growth and financial improvements over the next few years. Yeah. But yeah, Angel Gomez has been accepted, so it looks like we could potentially get him in, which is fantastic. I'm trying to think if there's any left backs that could come on loan to us. He's willing to, and his contracts are very low. I know we've got a current one, but it need to be quite a significant improvement, really, to do it. Or I could just leave it open. So Ipswich wants him on loan too. Okay. It's not too bad, because if he goes to Ipswich, which is League One, it's actually lower. So maybe he might come to us instead. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to... Can I have to withdraw? Can't actually change what I've offered him, because I was going to offer him important. I should have put important, because I think that's what convinced that other bloke to come to us. I'm actually going to put another analytic team. 37k, yeah, we'll scout him. I know we don't really have the wage to do this, but I don't want to try and sign him. We want to get him on a loan. 500k per week, and he'll be more of a squad player. Remove, send. Now hopefully we can bring in Gomez. I'm really upset I didn't put that. I bet you any money he's going to go to thingy, because he's going to say he's a regular starter. He's thinking I'm going to play loads of football for them, rather than thinking I'm playing at a higher level. So we should have done that. That's my fault, really. I should have thought that, and I bet you any money that's the reason why. How do you say his name? I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to send my assistant manager, and this is why Panic probably joined us over Vitesse in the Dutch league because he knew he was going to have more game time. So hopefully Gomez joins us, but if he doesn't, then we've always got Oliver Ballista Meister potentially to come and join us in, potentially come and join us in the league. Hand over to assistant manager. Good thing is we know our assistant manager's quite good at his job, so he's decent. This is going to be our first game, and I think it will be at the end of this. The episode will be over, but the next episode is going to go really quick now because it's just going to be playing through games, identifying problems, trying to solve them in the tactics and stuff like that. So, 2.7 to 6 mil. Okay, so we ain't going to bring him in. But I just thought to myself, when's the next time I'm going to be live streaming? It will be on Tuesday at 6 o'clock to 8:30. So obviously 2.5 hours, like I said. We've got 8 minutes until that threshold, but I don't mind going over a little bit potentially. Also, I hope you guys like the thumbnails as well. I hope you really enjoy that. It's a little thing I've been working on. So. Pass into space will encourage players to pass ball into open areas of the pitch for their teammates to run rather than directly to the teammates' feet. It's good if you've got people who have got good vision then. Okay, so they've accepted as well, so that's good news. They haven't turned around and say, "What? No, we don't want you to go there, for God's sake." I believe these are all still the people that we've said that to scout. See, I think they've scouted him a bit more now, and they're like, okay, I don't think we're going to be able to bring him in for like 90, 70, 80k. It's more like a mil, which I'm kind of like, good job I didn't send an offer, would have been a bit insulting. But here we are, the first game of the season, my first proper competitive match as Tenerife manager. Hopefully we can get ourselves under as a win. It's very important that we do because, it gives the team confidence and then we're more likely to keep winning in the future. If we lose, then, we've got to try and figure out what the problem is. The question that I've got is, where are they expected to finish? It's very interesting to see. If I click on them, it might actually say where they're expected to finish. Finish 2 positions below us. So really, we should be beating them. So let's play the game. So actually, I'm playing this game and I've actually put none of the new players that I've just signed into the team. These are all players that actually play for Tenerife. So, very interesting that is. Now I look at it, it shows you how good the signings that I brought in are. It's a special day, can't wait to get started. Can't deny it's going to be a bit easier for us since he's not playing. But either way, here we go, we're playing under. Let's have a look at the stats here now. We can see roughly what's happening. So 94%, we've got 93% thingy as well. We're playing in the light, white and blue. It's a great crossover there to the left wing. Hopefully you can cross it in. We've got our 3 midfielders pushing in. Bernageo, over the bar. That should have been a goal. It should have been 1-0 right there. That's really thingy. They're telling me we should encourage shorter passing. But at the moment our pass rate is still 95%. So I don't see the problem too much. We've had 3 shots to 1 shot on target. At the moment, we're all over them. 81% possession, 77 now. So they're starting to get the ball back a little bit. But that's to be expected. You know, as the game goes on, you don't really have that much possession. But we still have it. And we've had 8 shots, only 3 shots on target. Okay. What seems to be the problem is that we're shooting, but there's people there. So what I'm going to do is say pass on space. Pass into space. That's my theory. Hopefully that can be proven. They've had no shots or anything so far. We are completely dominating. We just need to... It appears that they have stopped looking for open gaps. Okay, so they've got Lewin, who's actually a Real Madrid goalkeeper who's on loan. He's quite a good young goalkeeper, actually, now thinking about it. Trying to cross the ball, which they have. But we need to look at what we can do here. Now, Lopez got it, but it's gone to their player, and they've crossed it in, and it's a goal for them. So their first shot on target, and it's their first goal, and there's already issues at our stadium. It's not looking good. Oh, God. So we're going to go possession based now. Hopefully we can do something, but already key highlight apparently. Hopefully I want that goal straight back mentality. Miller crosses over. He does actually get to him. Is he going to try and make a ball for the play? No, he's tried to boot it, but reception. Lopez able to pick it up. Yeah, he has. I was worried he wasn't going to be able to then. I'm going to zoom in because it might be a bit better for you then. There you go. Suso open on the wing. Is he going to be able to cross it in? I hope he does. Oh, he's making a bit of a play. He has a shoot, but Lunin able to save it. But Suso showing what he's made of there. It's now a corner. I don't normally score from corners. Probably should have a look at the corner set pieces, but I don't do that normally. I'm terrible with that kind of stuff. Benajeo. Muniz. 4 shots. I'm so annoyed that we've been completely on top of them. The one shot they have from a freaking cross. That's what they scored from. Okay, right. We've got a few ideas what we could do. I'm going to be aggressive. I want to see quite a quick turnaround here. And I'm wondering what I could do. Is there any players who aren't playing much? He's currently, apparently, injured. So we're going to put Lasso on and we're going to put him into the left. Because if he's injured, we don't want that to be the thing that's stopping us. Come on. We need to have faith in this tactic. Here we go. We got a chance. Hopefully, it could be our goal. Could be the equaliser here. Miller booted it over to Suso, and he's got it down to Dani Gomez, who bangs it in. It's 1-1. Our first goal, our first competitive goal in the season, and it is our striker, Dani Gomez, on loan from Real Madrid. We do have 2 of our own strikers at the club, but he is by far our best one at the moment. The rest of them are still very young, so we're trying to give us something. But a fantastic pass there by Suso. Suso's been playing amazing. We do have a corner. Hopefully I am wrong and we can score a goal here from this corner. I doubt it. It's gone to Lasso though. A key player for us. Miller. Lasso again. He's trying to play a bit wide, but it's gone to Miller after a thingy. Benajeo. Oh, it's hits the bloody post. He should have finished that, in my opinion. Suso's been playing fantastically well, but I do want to bring him off for Panic, because I think he's going to really add something to the team. Sands hasn't been playing fantastic as well. We've got Lasso. Is he going to have a crack? He does. Oh, what a goal from Lasso. It shows us he's a key player. So we're now 2-1 up, and the tactic seems to be working okay for the time being, as we move up to 6th in the league. Well, technically we're joint top, but we've had 20 shots and 7 of them are on target. So it'll be interesting to have a look at the analytics of this. Do I want to take one more player off because there could be an injury? I'm going to bring Yaya Torre on instead of Sands and see what he can do. I know he isn't supposed to be a ball-winning midfielder, but we'll leave him in there for the moment. With 66% possession at the moment. We've had 12 corners, 21 shots. My God, they've never seen it like this much. So we're really, we create a lot of chances. We're a very attacking team, but we're not getting them on target. If we could just turn half of them on target, we could be 3-4-0 up. 4-0 up. 3-1 or 4-1 up. Here we go. We've got another one on the 88th minute. Muniz crosses it over to Lasso, who gets it down to Yaya Toure. Can he do something here? Passes it to Panic, who's going to run across the wing. Is he going to try and pass it over to Miller? He does. Miller passes it to Bernageo, who has a shot, and he doesn't put it... What I'm wondering, why is he not putting it down? If it was me, I'd be like, put it down. Put it down. What am I trying to say? Try and put it on... literally on the corner of the net. I think that might be something that we might try and train him in. Because if we can get him to be like that, he could be lethal. Because he's getting in the areas. He just needs to place it. Wow, if he can place it, then he'll be fantastic. Bernageo, header. Ooh, Danny Gomez nearly got there, but Mosa able to boot it out. Hopefully, Miller can get something here on the corner. He hits it. Oh, space, Bernageo. Yaya Toure, he has a crack, but, just off the player, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Close there. I think if he wasn't there, Yaya Toure would have scored. That would have been first goal for Tenerife. Lopez. He's trying to throw it. He throws it to Miller, who's been tackled by Carice. Hopefully we can win the header here. We don't. It's gone to Rodri. Get a tackle on him. No, he's gone to a pass. Muniz, fantastic play there. Able to block him off. It was a bit like a Van Dijk. Some beautiful attacking football. Down to Bernageo on the counter-attack. Can Gomez make a move front? I'm hoping he can. I'm not seeing much. He does. Can he finish it? There it is. 3-1. We're not offside, are we? I don't think we was. That seemed like a perfect goal. But what a fantastic finish there. Oh, he's viewing it. It could be offside. It's VAR. What is it? Oh, he's offside by quite a distance. I thought he was, to be fair. I questioned it. But 24 shots, 10 on target. We need to try and figure out how we can make that shorter. But the wingers are really causing a lot of problems for the opposition. I've noticed that. Especially playing it a bit wide. It's really causing some issues. But Mosa, Grippo passes it back to the goalkeeper of Lunin. Booted up the pitch. We need to stop Rodri from getting it. He doesn't. It's gone to Tunjaya. We can't let them score in the last minute here. It literally is the last minute of the game. He has a shot. It's gone over the bar. I bet you any money that's going to be the end of the match. They might have a corner. And then it's going to be over. Yeah, they've got a corner. Right. Defend no matter what. I want everyone in that goal net to make sure we don't go out. He's headed it clear. Panic is running for it, but Tunjaya's got it. Panic has won it back. Gone to Yaya Toure. And there it is. Our first game as Tenerife manager. And we've got the win under our belt. 24 shots in total. Fantastic comeback. I knew being a bit aggressive with them probably was going to do the job, but yeah, 24 shots, 10 on target, 7 off target. So there's 7 shots that were blocked. I'm assuming. We had 2 clear-cut chances and we scored 2, so I'm assuming that's it. With 18 corners. Yeah, so it must be from the goalkeeper saving it, but they're not being on target still. But a fantastic performance. And they actually predicted us to draw, so we've done well to win it, really, because we're a very similar side. But fantastic win. I'm actually going to go one more day into it. I'm actually going to tell Milner that he's done fantastic. He's a key player for us, and he did really make a lot of chances for us in the middle of the pitch there. Let's continue. Let's see if we can... we're saving it real quick. I'm hoping that Gomez can turn around and say, like, look, man, Tenerife, fantastic. I saw that you just won that game. I watched the match. You've done fantastically well. You're a fantastic young manager. I can't wait to play under you. I can't wait to have Yaya Toure in my team as a player, working with him for this season. You know, if we like, win the league, I'm going to make Yaya Toure like an under-21s manager or the B team manager. Honestly, I will do that. Yeah, please will come back. So am I. We're going to go one more day into it. I'm hoping for Gomez to say, I want to join your club. Forget Ipswich. I went to Tenerife. CD Tenerife. Or Tenerife. However you want to call it. Come on. Okay, right. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it today. So, we'll end it here. We're going to save the game so you know it's all over. You know, quite a few teams have won their first match. And we're going to be fighting, really. I don't think we'll win the league. But playoffs and automatic promotion. I'm hoping for automatic promotion. The league says we'll fit mid-table. The board wants playoffs. I'm saying I want automatic promotion. I think, really, we've got... To be fair, you look at the team. We've got a good team. We do. The only real worry is strikers. Actually, that's a good point. Before I leave, I want to have a quick look at Inter Milan. Because there's a certain young lad who could be fantastic. For a striker for us. Is he in the 20s? God, they got so many. If I do it by position, it'll be in the strikers. Okay, he's not in the under 20s, under 18s. Where's the guy that I'm looking for? Oh, he's in the first team. Esposito, it doesn't matter, we ain't going to get him. I've already saved it, but for some reason when I go to quit, it'll make me save it again, so I might as well save it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. You know, we're starting the league off with a fantastic way. We've come back, we won. But next game is going to be interesting because the team lost just. Elche, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but the team just lost. We're playing away, so it's our first away game. You know, so we've got to play on the back foot a little bit, but I'm looking forward to it. We're the fourth highest team with 2 goals, and we're the 8th best in 1 goal conceded. But yeah, very interested. The average attendance last game was 11,776, so very interested. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you guys next Tuesday if you want to tune in live, but if not, check the playlist because it will be there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you later.